that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final destination. The winner of this will play choreo in losers finals. Laska coming off, I mean, he's really, doing a phenomenal job here today. I'm really impressed. A lot of breakout performances today at the grind. But Remzi, no stranger to success here at Xanadu. Let's see if he's going to be able to make that resurgence that he's been longing for.
He's trying to do it, but Laska right now is just tacking on so much damage. It's not even strong combos. It's just winning neutral exchange after exchange with these forward airs, these back airs, these void rockets. A little bit too close right there. Remzi seeing an opening and taking full advantage of it.
Now, what is the advantage that a sword character like Lucina has in this matchup?
The fact that it's just okay, I thought he was going to get out there. Having a disjoint is so huge because, Villager, a lot of his attacks, they don't really have that much priority, but the issue is to get to him. I love that wait by Remzi. That was so smart. But part of the issue is once you get to him, you are already hit. You can never really get there. You can't out-prioritize it because you can't get close enough. But by having a sword, you can really challenge that area, like right there. He was not worried about getting hit with a back air because he knew his sword had the range to beat it out anyway.
Right. Being able to have that extended range is such a great tool. When he uses the up B and he's able to pick up the first stock is Remzi, 118%.
He's looking out for the aerials. He made it back using the kind of the neutral air dodge to really recover to get to the ground. A lot of people aren't implementing that quite yet. Oh, the movement from Remzi looking a little crisp.
Oh, and the back air, not going to be able to pick up the stock yet. Oh, good directional air dodge. And the axe man cometh.
Did not matter at the end of the day. And he's only down 18%. That is easy mode damage. It's now 32 because that up B right there from Remzi was genius.
Oh, and
catches.
Here comes the damage using the forward air. Remzi paying the villager tax, it seems.
Yeah, everyone has to pay that toll, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the nature of the character.
It's crazy because I'm not even from that country.
You're not in the village?
Nah, bro, because I don't want to pay that tax, but it's somehow still charged. It's like a global tax. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh.
And you see, that's one of the things about this matchup specifically against a lot of these Fire Emblem characters. A lot of the sword characters in general is that the bowling ball is going to clip a lot of their recovery. Lots of characters in this game auto-snap to the ledge from a vertical space, so they go straight up or damn near close, and that bowling ball is so good at catching recoveries that have that kind of arc.
I love it right there from Remzi, but even better by Laska.
Oh.
But it didn't matter at the end of the day as Remzi still finds that crucial hit needed.
And we have a dead even game here, ladies and gentlemen. The bowling ball once again being able to punish that recovery. And great wait. That's the trick with this kind of with this matchup. You have to wait on the recovery. You have to trust. You have to know the range of your up B if you're playing as Lucina or Marth, and understand that you can afford to wait a little bit and bait out the forward smash from Villager.
I thought that was a little too low, but I was wrong. Remzi coming down with buttons. Laska not able to punish the button, but he punishes the next option. And how do you get up? You don't. You roll just to get near to the other side. One onslaught leads into another one as Laska is just pelting his way to victory. First parry that we've actually seen on the ground.
Short hop nair.
And I don't think you can escape this scenario, but I spoke too soon as Remzi just up being as fast as possible, but that back air is going to find his mark in low percent as Laska takes game number 1 over Remzi.
So let's see. I honestly don't think Remzi plays the SS in this game. Like, I've yet to see him even touch that character, so I am not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
Oh, you think that character don't pick?
No, I think the character is. I think the metagame is still too new. But from what I've seen, the SS is looking decent still.
Yeah.
Different but decent.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2. We are on Smashville. Let's see if Remzi's going to be able to be. I mean, that's kind of a side a symptom of this matchup, right? You're going to take damage trying to get in, even with a sword, without a sword. Ooh, lots of damage already. Less than 20 seconds in and already 70+% on Remzi.
And it is, you know, just looking so difficult at every step. Laska just seems to have so many answers that Remzi just isn't prepared for. But he did get him off stage. Great stuff. Oh, that down air a little too preemptive, but he does at least take the lead and start the juggle, and that was clean.
And Laska, you know, being a little bit too cocky right there, just landing with arrows right in front of the face, but the forward smash again with the bowling ball.
Yeah, but I do really want to touch on what Remzi did. A lot of people are so used to baiting horizontally. Remzi baited vertically. He jumped to bait out a button and then punished Laska for hitting it. Laska, luckily, though, fired right back with that beautiful edge guard, but it looks like Remzi turned it up and started to figure something out, because 66% right now, and Laska is having some trouble.
I mean, it seems that, you know, there's only so much you can do as Lucina when you're trying to recover low against Villager, because he's just going to throw that bowling ball. And basically, it's just a guessing game. When are you going to throw it? And you have to, if you're in a position to, ooh, that could have been bad news. But if you're in a position to kind of bait it out, then obviously you do that. But sometimes you just have to hold that and understand that you're going to get hit.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if we're going to see Remzi opt for a shield breaker at any point. Okay, but your stock might be over. Spoke too soon?
Yep. Okay, just let it rip. Three up Bs in a row.
Look, man, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Oh, and there was not enough.
Scary.
Yes.
As weird as it sounds, it's a little counterintuitive, but just take the hit from the rocket in that scenario. You know that you'll be above. You won't have to worry about a bowling ball. You'll take some damage, but you won't lose your stock.
Again with the up B, just out of shield.
He techs this time, but it doesn't matter. You got to do that neutral tech, at least against the Fire Emblem characters, because they all can cover the tech jump.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen games be decided about whether or not you tech and which tech you decide to do and whether or not you did it correctly. So obviously Remzi, you know, with years of experience playing the Smash series for so long, is going to be able to have, I mean, his hit performance are on deck.
How huge is it? It's so huge that it's 1-1 right now.
Where'd he go? I did. He just died out of nowhere.
Look, man, sometimes you're afraid.
He just
sometimes
died.
you know what's waiting for you.
He just died out of nowhere.
You know what I mean, man? You know you ain't good. You didn't get good grades. You didn't go home that night. You knew what was waiting for you.
But I gotta go home though. Like,
not tonight.
I don't know where else I would go.
I'll go next game.
Not next game. Let's see if Remzi is going to elect for a change of scenery here. I honestly think the stage is fine. Remzi's playing the matchup as well as he possibly can. It's just a matter of being able to really vary up the angles and the timing of your recovery, which is going to be crucial in this matchup. And it's proven to be crucial in this matchup as well.
The real reason both these players right now are in top 4, because they are actually wearing those HyperX headphones, hearing all the crisp action in comfort and style.
Okay, I didn't even just notice now. We do have a change of scenery. Here we are, Town and City.
You already knew that Laska was getting home field advantage. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Good shield. So Remzi's starting to catch on to the fact that Laska is landing with buttons, so he's starting to shield and punish him accordingly.
Yeah, Laska is being very liberal with his buttons as he approaches. You saw in the last game he was just landing with down edge, and hopefully he was going to hit one. Good parry. Going to be able to close the distance. Another parry. Another parry.
Remzi's starting to wake up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, no shield damage for you. But as weird as it sounds, parrying the projectiles doesn't really give you too much of an advantage, unfortunately.
That's a great grab.
Oh, he knew he was going to land with a button. He knew exactly where he was going to be yet again. Only 73% as Remzi managed to take off that first stock. Remzi taking his time finding the opening, but he does get hit by another back air. And Remzi is moving out the way, but he's not positive if he's going to get crossed up or not, so he doesn't want to commit. But goodbye, my friend. as we have a dead even game.
He did not have a jump. I think he got clipped by one of that forward air that took his jump. Oh, looking for the dancing blade.
The tree, oh my goodness, Laska just now put on about 60%. It is looking so scary for Remzi right now.
Oh, I like that. Be aggressive, yes.
How aggressive.
Oh, that was very, very close.
But he has to do it again.
He's gotten that a couple of times, that exact same edge guard. Each time it's put Laska in a very precarious position.
That was actually really smart because he would have been off stage if that grab would have connected. Using the invincibility of Lucina's up B.
Ooh, beautiful roll behind to avoid the grab.
And it went unpunished. Fortunately for him, that dancing blade.
Trying to get in is Remzi. Trying to avoid the hail of forward airs, the slingshots.
Good stuff right there, knowing that there was still going to be a little bit of lag that a get-up attack would be able to punish.
Well, opting to use the stage. Still being able to get back his jump.
And whoever takes his next stock is in such a good position because it's been so neck and neck that they're going to get so much extra credit.
Yeah.
You already know it, and Laska was the one to do it. The tree is planted. He's only at 95. It's really going to take a very hard read if Remzi wants to take this stock off right now. Laska trying to get some extra credit, starts with 4%.
Oh, and the just run up and up B. Yo, that was sick. Remzi, you are wild.
You got to do wild things when you're fighting a slingshot.
Remzi being a lot more liberal with the use of all of the tools that Lucina has, being able to pick up stocks at what it seems to be any given moment as soon as he's able to close that personal space. But unfortunately for him, it's coming at a cost because he's eating so much damage just trying to get in. Laska doing a great job of throwing out all these butts. Look at these aerials.
He was out there. He was looking for it. But he has to get back, but he does manage to do it. He keeps jumping from the ledge with the forward air or back air, and Remzi's just not capitalizing on it. Grab. This is exactly what Remzi needed. Has stage control. Laska fighting his way right back on stage, though. Remzi not having a way to stop it. Down air coming out. And Laska, you know, it's getting scary. I think a forward smash might actually take it at the ledge right now. He's very light.
Yeah. Lucina has nothing to mess with. Oh, okay. The Lloyd Rocket staying out for way too long. And the forward air is not many things
Oh,
he
that
doesn't
is
have a
it,
jump.
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, he makes it back.
He had a jump. With the down air off the right side, Laska. I could have sworn it ate his jump. I was convinced that the forward air ate his jump. I thought he jumped.
I thought so as well, so that's why I thought it was over, but
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah. But either way, Laska able
You
to
were
pick
wrong.
up the...
We were wrong.
We were both
Everyone
wrong.
was wrong. The game was wrong, actually. That jump shouldn't have been there. But great stuff, you know, for bringing that back. Remzi is quite the foe to defeat.
Yeah, definitely. This will be a huge win in the cap of Laska. All right, ladies and
Unless
gentlemen.
Laska really is the raid boss.
Loki.
Yeah, man. New game, new you.
Well, that means we're going to get Laska versus Choreo if he's able to pick up this win, which is a matchup in and of itself, which could be very volatile. But ladies and gentlemen, Remzi on the last 3 stocks of his tournament. Let's see if he can make them count.
What do you mean he could still win? You discounted him. All right, Laska.
No,
Go on, Laska. Get to the next game, Laska.
You mean Remzi?
Nah, because you said Remzi's on the last
Yeah,
stocks, meaning he lost. He could win this and he needs another 3 stocks.
that's what I'm saying.
All right, we out. We out.
Oh,
We out. But speaking of that, Laska tacking only at 28% as he takes that first stock.
Yeah.
That's insane. He, you know, normally we talk about how cerebral of a player Remzi is, just how smart he is, how quick he adjusts. Laska's the one adjusting. He's not just winning, he's winning even harder.
I would think that Remzi is, I mean, Remzi has historically been a he's a thinking man's player. He understands like the win conditions of a lot of characters. That comes with years of experience. Remzi is not a rookie, man, but I mean, he's getting schooled by one right now.
He is, but as we said that, Remzi making some adjustments, only taking 14% as he tacked on all that damage. These up Bs going unpunished time and time again. Is Laska going to land with the button? No!
That pocket?
Yeah, because pocket has invincibility on it. It's a nice way to avoid stuff without taking all the lag from a directional air dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, we
that
got ups,
sucks.
but it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
all right, we got it, because I would have been tilted. Good stuff. Oh, good parry. We have a game here. Remzi not going down without a fight. Laska gonna hit with the boxing gloves.
Sometimes you just gotta leave the situation. Oh my God, speaking of leaving the situation, the rocket is there, lost stage control. Remzi trying to chase down the little villager that could, misses that grab right there. That's such a scary scenario.
There's from there, and there is the forward smash going to punish right there. The cross up. Ooh, fast fall. Could have been very dangerous, but Remzi, luckily for him, have the situational awareness. Forward tilt. Going to clip both balloons and not going to be able to clip Villager at the same time. Unfortunately, going to try to poke with down tilt. Lots of shielding right now. I'm waiting to see one of these grabs coming out. Remzi has not been able to use the grabs as much as I'm sure he would have liked with the back throw.
Oh, scary time. And that was really
so
smart. It was. You can't bowling ball me below the stage if I just go above it and hit you first. And Remzi's going deep. Laska tried to snipe him. It didn't work. But he regained stage control so quickly. You know, Remzi just really doesn't have an answer for the way Laska's getting back on stage. Because he's always getting on with the forward air or back air, but just Remzi is not stopping it.
Beautiful! Beautiful! Yo, that's a smash forward tag.
That was a goodie but oldie. That was a goodie but oldie.
That was a classic. That was a classic.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't using that in this game because you can hold forward and just go on stage, but you have to be prepared for it. Yo, don't hit the tree, man. Come on. And we're going to have to see, I was going to say, we're going to have to see what Laska's made of when he's playing from behind, but he ties it up just so quickly.
Yeah. Laska looking to see if he can seal the deal here with a 3-1 victory over Remzi, which will definitely be a highlight for him. A feather in his cap, defeating a veteran player like Remzi, but Remzi not going to go down without a fight, as we are all have been accustomed to. This guy will fight to the absolute bitter end.
Oh. I wonder if that was supposed to be an F-tilt by Laska. Anti-airs and options covered.
Face out with these aerials. And oh, what an aggressive stage or off-stage option for Remzi, going to take us to a game number 5.
Cannot count Remzi out. He is a fighter. He said he's going to win the tournament. He has at least another round to attempt to make that true, to bring it to fruition. But Laska, he's just playing so well at every turn that even if Remzi wins, it's going to be so difficult. It's kind of like artificial intelligence with this obstacle course that Laska presents. It just keeps on evolving and changing to just stop you at every attempt.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 5, losers semis. The winner will go on to face Choreo. Will it be the old guard or will it be the new blood? Here we are in Town and City for game number 5, Remzi versus Laska.
In that time, Remzi showed it. Did not get a punish, but he did not get hit for it. And that is actually huge if he keeps doing small things like that versus Laska. And that string right there was so clean by Remzi. And Remzi, you know, the confidence, you can definitely see that it's there. He is running off stage. He is connecting a lot more. Over-committing in the sense that he's going a little bit further for these punishes instead of kind of doing it half-assed, essentially. Well-spaced down air. Rolling to get away, but Laska just keeps on leaving the scenario, putting out a bit more obstacles for Remzi to overcome.
Ooh, my gosh, that was so risky, but Remzi changing up his recovery here, not opting to go to the ledge as much. He's now going straight up on stage in the back here will actually pick up the stock. Remzi, first blood in game number 5.
And that's huge. You know, you were just saying he's mixing up his recoveries. The air dodge first onto the stage and then went onto the platform. But Laska not giving up without a fight.
He fast fell way too far down. Unfortunate for Remzi, questionable decision. She tried to go through the platform and try to avoid a lot of these aerial moves that Laska's been throwing out. But unfortunately for him, it was a little too much.
And a nice little string right there. A little bit overzealous as he tried to continue it, and Remzi gave him 30% for his troubles. And still chasing him now. And Laska actually has not hit the ground. He might not actually get any more of this stock. Tries to float above, and he gets to the platform, unpunished.
Unfortunately, Remzi could not full hop and commit to that with a back air. Misspaced it. Laska lives to fight another Dave. Unfortunately, I speak too soon. Through the Lloyd Rocket forward air, Remzi, what seemed to be on his last lease on life, one stock away from elimination, looks to be hitting his way into losers finals.
And Remzi's capitalizing on a little trick you can do to Villager. If you have a hitbox out, when Void Rocket comes out, it explodes right away. But if you let it stall for a second, you can actually attack through it without blowing it up. Remzi definitely exploiting that, realizing a couple key errors, execution mistakes he was making, and he's just bringing this home now. Waits out the get-up attack Remzi right now.
Big brain Remzi. This is the real Remzi right here.
He's lapped him in percent.
Oh my gosh!
He's gonna try to finish it in some stylish fashion. I feel it in my bones. I would really love to see a shield break attempt after Laska does a nair.
And Remzi making the comeback of a century, the soon-to-be